On December 11th, 2025, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement detained an 18-month-old girl named Amalia with her parents during what was described as a routine immigration check-in in El Paso, Texas. Her parents had entered the United States back in 2024 seeking asylum. They are both Venezuelan nationals, while she is a Mexican citizen. Her parents do not have a criminal record. They have never been arrested before. They were transferred to the Dilley Immigration Processing Center, a remote detention facility in South Texas that houses hundreds of immigrant families. In the days that followed at this facility, Amalia's health rapidly started declining. She had developed a high fever in early January that reached 104 degrees Fahrenheit and soon began experiencing persistent vomiting and severe difficulty breathing. Her parents took her to the medical center in this facility about 8 or 9 times, but each occasion she only received basic fever medicine and no substantive treatment. By January 18th, 2026, Amalia's condition had become life-threatening. Her blood oxygen levels fell dangerously low, and ICE agents finally transported her and her mother to a children's hospital in San Antonio. After the hospital performed tests on her, she was diagnosed with multiple serious infections and illnesses, including COVID-19, RSV, viral bronchitis, and pneumonia. She was placed on supplemental oxygen and was hospitalized in critical condition for 10 days. Despite warnings from the staff at the hospital that Amalia was still medically fragile, she was discharged from the hospital on January 28, 2026 with a nebulizer, prescribed respiratory medication, and nutritional supplements to aid in her recovery. Instead of Amalia and her mom going to a safe environment where she could continue recovering, she was actually sent right back where she came from, the Dilley Immigration and Processing Center, where there was a measles outbreak, once again putting her at risk of getting another health-related issue. And instead of Amalia being able to continue taking the medication in this facility that the hospital had prescribed to her, ICE agents actually confiscated the medication and the nebulizer that she was supposed to be using to assist breathing. Once back in the detention center, Amalia was forced to wait with her parents in long outdoor pill lines for hours each day to try to obtain medications that she needed, only to be denied what doctors had already prescribed to her. Instead, just like before, she was given basic nutritional drinks like Pediasure, and she was not given any breathing treatments or medication. During this period, she lost about 10% of her body weight and remained at serious risk of further health deterioration. As a result, the family ended up filing an emergency habeas corpus petition on February 6, 2026, arguing that detaining a medically vulnerable toddler and denying her necessary medication was unconstitutional and dangerously negligent. Shortly after the filing, ICE released Amalia and her parents from their custody. Amalia has survived and she is getting the treatment that she needs while she is out of this facility, but her case has become a stark example of the risk that children face in immigration detention centers and why advocates say that no child in medical crisis should ever be held there. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments.